what's up guys, it's Black Beast here, and today we're going to talk about the beginnings of the Hellcat. It's loud and angry. That's exactly why the Hellcat exists. But why did Dodge decide to build a 700 horsepower muscle car that flipped the muscle world? Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really supports my work. Thank you very much. Before the Hellcat, Dodge, well, they had the SRT-8. Don't get me wrong, the 6.4 Hemi was solid, had 470 horsepower, it was rear-wheel drive, loud as hell, but it wasn't dominating anything. Meanwhile, Ford had the 662 horsepower GT500, Chevy had the Camaro ZL1 with 580 horses and track-ready suspension. Dodge, big heavy cars that look awesome, but didn't scare anyone at the drag strip. They needed something insane, something that didn't just compete, it humiliated. So Dodge went underground. Around 2012, they launched something called Project Hellcat. Dodge treated it like a military OP. The mission? Build the most powerful muscle car in history and make it street legal. And not just for millionaires. They wanted to sell the beast for under $65,000. Engineers were testing the Hellcat motor in complete secrecy. Dyno runs at night, underground facilities, and code names. They didn't want Ford or General Motors catching on. They actually faked the numbers during early development. Leaked interior docs were supposedly low like 600 horsepower to throw everyone off. Meanwhile, the real prototypes were pushing way past 700 horsepower. And here's the craziest part. They weren't just tuning these engines, they were trying to kill them. Dodge ran Hellcat at full throttle, full hours, on the dyno. No brakes, no cooldown. If it failed, they rebuilt it and ran it harder. They blew off over 15 engines during testing, and Dodge didn't even care about that. They were hunting for perfection, and the final results? An engine that can take over 13,000 pounds per square inch of cylinder pressure. It runs at 707 horsepower, but it's built to handle even more. That's why the Red Eye and Demon came later. The base Hellcat was already over-engineered, even the intercoolers were wild. They cooled the charged air from over 250 Fahrenheit down to under 140 in seconds, even after multiply wide-open throttle pulls. The transmission was beefed up, the drive shaft was carbon-wrapped, the half shafts were military-grade. That is when the supercharged 6.2 Hemi was born, with 707 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. Forged interiors with supercharger that the same company supplies Bugatti. In 2015, Dodge dropped the Hellcat, first the Challenger, then the Charger, and it broke the internet. 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, quarter mile in 11 seconds, and the top speed, 204 miles per hour from a damn 4-door sedan. And also it came with 2 keys, black that limited the power, and the red key that gave you full 707 horsepower. And the price is just over $60,000. That's the supercar power for Mustang GT money. Dealers marked them up, but buyers didn't actually care about that. Everybody wanted a piece of the Hellcat. Ford didn't even have a comeback. It took them until 2020 to respond with a new GT500. But the Chevy, they beefed up the ZL1, added one LE package, but still they weren't touching the Hellcat's attitude. The media call it the most American car ever built. The Hellcat didn't just win the drag races, it redefined Dodge. Suddenly, Dodge wasn't just some half-forgotten name under Chrysler. They became the kings of the horsepower, the Red Eye, the Superstock, and the freaking Demon 170. So, which Dodge Hellcat would you choose? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and see you guys in the next video.